Meghan Markle invited Mindy Kaling onto her third podcast, Archetypes for Spotify, and opened up on feeling like an ugly duckling when the actress and comedian asked the Duchess about her childhood. TalkTV panelists Esther Krakow and Nicola Thorpe clashed over the podcast as the former blasted Meghan for her latest revelation. Esther began, "Oh no, she wasn't the pretty one, she was the ugly duckling, she was the smart one. Look, I love Mindy Kaling, so I love the fact that she got her on her show because I'm a huge fan. And the difference between Mindy and Meghan is she's just so disingenuous. Who felt beautiful as a teenager? This is not news. Read more. You have this woman who is very accomplished, who is very intelligent, who has had her own show and who has done all of this," she continued. Talk to her about that and her experiences being an executive producer of her own show and getting to the heights of Hollywood, not the fact that you felt like an ugly teenager. Who cares? Nicola interjected. Well, Mindy Kaling cares. Meghan has a podcast. Meghan invites Mindy Kaling onto the podcast. Mindy Kaling asks her a question about how did you see yourself at school? Interesting that you would say then that this is not news. But it is, Nicola continued. We've written it up as news, we're talking about it as if it's news. This was a conversation that happened on a podcast, it's everyone else's reaction to it that makes it news. You're right, it's not groundbreaking that somebody should say, yeah, I was a bit of an ugly duckling at school. She was, so was I. But she wasn't, Esther said. There's one photo where she looks like she's been electrocuted and her hair is super frizzy, but other than that. Nicola asked, what would you be saying if she said, I was the beautiful girl at school and I found it really hard? I'd be like, yes, she is beautiful, Esther replied, and Nicola added, come on. She can't win. In the podcast, Mindy revealed, I grew up always feeling ugly, overweight, othered, and so, with my daughter, I'm always telling her that she's beautiful to the point where my friend BJ is like, you can tell her other compliments. Were you not the pretty one growing up? Mindy asked Meghan. No, oh God no, she responded. Ugly ducking. I had massive frizzy curly hair and a huge gap in my teeth. I was the smart one, forever and ever and ever and ever. And then sort of grew up. Astounded, Mindy replied, this is news to me. This is a revelation. The talk airs on TalkTV on weekdays at 9 p.m.